You ain't never want to get into coaching?
Not really, more because of like the lifestyle moving around. You put in way more time as a coach.
You seeing it firsthand too.
Yeah,
So,
and the dedication you gotta have for it. And it's not that I don't love the game like that, but my passion for coaching isn't that like that. Playing probably like basketball, playing for that, but coaching for it is.
What about scouting?
Scouting, no.
They don't put as much time.
They don't, but the moving around isn't really like
you getting around. Yeah,
type deal. I like to be more stable.
Yeah, now getting to see it like from your perspective, like somebody I'm really close to has that schedule, that lifestyle. I don't necessarily have to live it, so I can see why, like, on the back end when you grow up, like you wouldn't want to live like that.
Yeah, because even though it's what he's doing, it still affects what you do on your day-to-day life.
Right, it's very limited in like what you can experience and how much time you can spend and stuff like that.
But at the same time, like, I don't really feel like he missed too much as far as moving around too much, because when he was there, he was super present. Yeah. Like super present. And we really, like I said, got our bond from like those playing AU, and then, when you play AU, you got an hour car drive. And that's really where like I got like a lot of the game from and everything. When you a kid, you're like, oh, here we go. Here you go. He about to be on my ass the whole ride back. And you start off talking about basketball, talking about the game. Right. By the time you're at the end, you're talking about life and everything. But now that I'm older, like what we were saying about your kids, is that like, whenever like, you got your voice in your head or whatever it is, a lot of times that ain't even me. It's his voice. And it's something he said when we was in the car. Yeah. So, and I kind of thought about that because I heard like 2 Chainz and his son got a podcast. Yeah. And he was talking about that. That is where him and his son got that bond. He was like, man, that's an hour there, an hour back. That's 2 hours that you spend just talking and giving game. And he telling you stuff that like, not everybody gets to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying? Lessons. Then he was doing the same thing for my friends. If you're in the car too, you getting it the same way. Yeah. You getting it the same way. Because like my dad was coaching us when we were young. But when I got to high school, he was the owner of GM. So he was on the Mark Cuban type of deal. So like, if we lose a game, he come in and he ripping into everybody. The same way he gonna get it to me. But like at the same time, beloved, you know who you talking to though. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some guys he motivates you this way, some guys he motivate you this way. Right. But at the same time, he was always giving that game and like things for you to use when you get older. So even now when my friends talk, he's like, hey, remember that time he did this? Remember the time he told you, bro, he was right. Yeah. He was right. So like, you remember all that stuff when you get older.
That's hard.
Did you have any kind of inkling like that he was going to continue coaching? Like once he was done playing, like he was going to get into coaching or?
Nah, to be honest, like I didn't. But when he said he was going to coach, it all made sense. It made sense. Yeah. It all made sense. And like I said, I feel like it started with me and my friends and like him coaching and him falling in love with more of like giving back. And like I said, of course it's basketball, but he's teaching more mindset, how to think and how to work. So when he started coaching, I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure.
Yeah. Teaching is a big part of coaching. Like, as a coach, you got to be able to teach, and coach can say the same thing. I coached high school ball the last 2 years. Just see how it was. And teaching is a big part. Like I said, I was training first. It's not as much teaching because you're just training, but when you're actually coaching in the room, like teaching is a big part of, can you teach a guy, scheme, technique, understanding the game? Teaching is a big part of coach. Like I said, the best coaches are great teachers as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's kind of like parenting in a way, because like I feel like I heard Shador say, not saying it's like not like parenting in a way, but like I heard Shador saying this, but there's no difference to him between like his dad and the coach type deal.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? More like there's no difference between who his dad is, the coach or whatever, because you're constantly like giving game and more teaching you and putting you in position, like when they see something, they're correcting it. So not more conception, not actually like a father, but more conception like that.
Yeah.